Okay, dear student, today we are going to discuss chapter breathing and exchange of gases in animal physiology. Important chapter. Breathing and exchange of gases. What the mean of breathing? Breathing having two parts: inhalation and exhalation. That inhale the oxygen rich air into the lungs, and exhalation that release out CO2 rich air from the lungs. That collectively called breathing. So, release of oxygen, taking oxygen, release of carbon dioxide, that part take place exchange of gases. So, in the exchange of gases, the gas goes into the blood to tissue, and from the tissue, it again goes into the lungs. That is called exchange of gases. So, during the time of breathing, we taking atmospheric air which containing oxygen into the lungs and release out CO2 rich air from the lungs. Second, that process exchange of gases through the alveoli. Alveoli is the primary site for the exchange of gases. Oxygen and CO2 easily diffuse from the alveoli, and transport of gases from through the blood, and this through the blood this will reach to the cells and tissue, diffuse out, and then this goes into the used the oxygen by cells and tissue for the energy generation by the process of respiration. So that is a process of breathing and exchange of gases. There is a different organism having different respiratory organs and breathing organs. Like insects respire through the trachea. Amphibians, they are amphibian to the moist skin, also to the lungs, and there are birds, mammals through the lungs, pulmonary ventilation, annelids like earthworm through the cuticle, moist skins. So different respiratory organ in different organism. Next, now we are going to discuss human respiratory system. So this is the structure of human respiratory system. This is nostril. Through the nostril taking oxygen or atmospheric air. This nostril containing hair and mucous membrane. Through this air filtered and reach to the nasal cavity. Nasal cavity open into the pharynx, and oral cavity also open into the pharynx. So this is common passage both food and air. Pharynx. This is called common passage both food and air. Then this goes into the epiglottis, cartilaginous flap-like structure which prevent the entry of food into the glottis. So this epiglottis prevent the entry of food into the glottis. Then this is larynx, cartilaginous structure which produce sound, that is called sound box. And this is windpipe, that is called trachea, which containing incomplete ring of cartilage. Incomplete ring of cartilage, cartilaginous structure. This trachea is divided into the bronchi and bronchioles. This bronchi and bronchioles also containing cartilage and ring of cartilage. This bronchi having primary, secondary and tertiary division, and the terminal, that is called bronchiole. So this is having first, secondary and tertiary bronchi, and the last terminal one, that is called bronchiole. That in the terminal of bronchiole containing alveoli. What they contain? Alveoli. Alveoli is structural and functional unit of the lungs which play a role in the exchange of gases. Why? Because with epithelial layer of alveoli is simple squamous, very thin, moist, rich in blood vessel supply. So oxygen and CO2 easily diffuse in from the alveoli and reach into the blood. So that is exchange of gases. Taking oxygen, this goes into the alveoli, moist surface, easily diffuse into blood, blood containing oxygen, hemoglobin that bind to the oxygen, that form oxyhemoglobin and transported to the cells and tissue. From the cells and tissue, when they consume the oxygen for the respiration, this release CO2 and then again goes into the lungs. So that is play important role in the exchange of gases. This lungs, one pair of lungs, that is human beings pulmonary type of ventilation, located in the thoracic cavity and having pleural membrane which filled with the pleural fluid, that is called, That thoracic cavity is airtight cavity, and ventrally that is sternum, and that dorsally that is vertebral column, and these lungs protected by the inside the ribs cage. So that is all the function important characteristic feature of human respiratory system, and that the process. Write down, make the proper notes. Thank you.